Hey everyone, welcome to InterviewPro. One of the JavaScript questions that interviewers might ask is to create a polyfill for map function. So what is a polyfill? Let's say there is a new feature and that works in the new browsers and the feature is not available in the old browsers. We want to make this feature working in the older browsers as well so that our application works consistently across all the browsers. In such scenarios, we can provide a JavaScript fallback, which is nothing but polyfill. So, a polyfill is nothing but a piece of code that provides functionality that is not natively supported by a web browser. In this video, let's create a polyfill for the map function. For those who are new to map function in JavaScript, I have created a video on map, filter, and reduce in JavaScript interview questions playlist. I would recommend you to watch it first. So let's say we have an array of numbers. So array equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we want to calculate the square of the numbers. We can simply call a map function on this array. So array.map. This will take a callback function where we can perform our operation. This callback function will take item and index. So what do we want here? We want item multiplied by item. This gives the square of each number. So map function iterates through each and every item in this array and applies this function on this item. So item variable will have these numbers. For the first iteration, item will be 1. 1 into 1 will give us 1. And for the second iteration, item will be 2. 2 into 2 will be 4. Similarly, for 3, 4, and 5, this function will be repeated. And map function will return a new array. So let's console log this. Console.log new array. Let me run this. We see 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. Always remember, map function will not modify the original array. It returns a new array with the transformed values. So this is how a map function works in JavaScript. Let's create a polyfill for this map function. So I'll use function. And what did we say? Map function will always return a new array, right? So our function should also return a new array. So let's create a variable new array initialized with empty array. And at the end, after some processing, it would return this array. And what did we discuss about it? Map function will iterate to each and every item of the array, right? So let's create a for loop here. For let I equals 0, I less than some value, I plus plus. So how long do we repeat this for loop? We will repeat this until the end of the array, right? How can we access the array inside this function? Using the this keyword. We have this keyword in JavaScript, right? So look at this code. Map is called by array. But once we finish writing our polyfill, instead of map, we will be using our polyfill. And what is calling that polyfill? This array, right? So this keyword will refer to array, whatever array is calling this polyfill. So this for loop will be I less than this dot length. Now, this array, this map function is applying this callback on each and every item of this array. So first we should pass this callback as a parameter to our polyfill. So let's pass the callback here. You can name it whatever you want, but for readability, I'm calling it callback. We have to call this callback for every iteration. And what are the parameters for this callback? Item means the current element and its index. So what is the current element here? If we had something like array 1, we would have called it like this, right? The current element would be array 1 of I. But in our case, array is represented by this. So we will be using this of I. And what is the index? I. If you are confused with this keyword, just create another variable which says array equals this. And instead of array, you can say array.length and array of I. And we need to store this value in this new array. So new array of I equals callback of array of I comma I. In order to use this polyfill, we should make it available in the array prototype. So array dot prototype dot give any name. So I'll say my map. So let's move this code below. Let's update map with my map and run it. We still see the same output. Let's change the logic here. Instead of item into item, I'll make it item plus item so that we see the new output here. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 4, 3 plus 3 6, and so on. Now you can use this mymap function to implement any logic that will be applied to all elements in the array. So let me create new array 1, and in this case I want to add the index to each item. So item plus index. Now, okay, let me just console log new array and new array 1. Let's see what the output is. So first one is the item plus item logic, and the second one is item plus index. So this is how you create a polyfill. I hope the concept is clear. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe to InterviewPro. Thank you.